at these lineups, Cinderin, who are you liking? We got Vici Gaming with the double Doom potential with Soulbind. Got the Chronosphere with, I guess, Lina doing some damage on the sideline, and then the other side, EG. Well, we've seen a lot of these here. They played these heroes a lot this tournament, and they've had great success so far.
I think what AUI and Jenkins were talking about is pretty much spot on, right? Like, you're looking at a Vici Gaming lineup that has a lot of team fight, but limited, like, low commitment play potential. A lot of it's going to come from the Lina. Whereas EG, they have the Puck that they've had so much success with, just setting up fight after fight for them without committing a lot. They have the Lion that's worked very well. The Timber Saw once again. So I think the road to victory here is really different for the two teams. And the most important thing for Vici Gaming is to not get off to a terrible start where EG snowballs on them like they did in one of the other games here, and like EG have done in many games in the tournament. If they can stabilize, I think they have a very good shot come mid-late game, especially late game. I really like Vici post 30, 40 minutes. But I do think EG have an edge in the beginning. It's about maximizing that for them.
Yeah, I think the panel kind of brought it up. Like, Lina is going to be such an important hero just for the pace of this game. As bottom lane, we see the Stroke of Fate applied to Arteezy for now, and Fly just trying to keep 11, or old 11, off the back of Arteezy himself. But the voids that we've seen this tournament, it's felt very slow. Like, if you have a Cataclysm combo or something to kind of get you through the mid game, then it's been okay. But I would say it's been a pretty underwhelming carry, at least from my perspective. Would you agree?
In a lot of the games, yes. I think in this game they have a lot of really good pairings, though. I think Lina works extremely well with the Chrono. Grimstroke is a great partner because it sets up Void for success during the Chrono. Wyvern, one of the better supports, a lot of magic damage when the enemy heroes are contained and can't like use items against Arctic Burn. And Chrono can even set the Soulbind combo into double Doom, etc. So there's like a lot of potential, right? I think that's really the key word for Vici Gaming's lineup. There's so much potential, but it's also conditional. So you need to try to find the right type of fights where you get to land all this stuff. I can see Void looking amazing this game, or I can see him looking completely useless.
Yeah, I mean, the time dilation against a Timber Saw type hero is
very nice,
extremely good. It basically forces out Lotus Orb or something to that effect, which we did say last time we saw Sights on Timber Saw, I feel like, and he just refused to get in and they still stomped. So
he is buying one this game. He's buying that or Yules 100%.
Yeah, especially for the Doom as well. So should be an interesting game to say the least. I mean, would you favor one team in the early, like in terms of laning? Like, obviously this is still relatively early, just like on paper, as we see old 11 getting pressured a bit, PYW in the meantime. All right, Fire Spirit's applied with the Arteezy Metamorphosis, and actually they're just going to turn this on to old 11. He does have the Ink Swell applied to him right now, but that's first blood for Arteezy. And as we were talking about lanes, it looks like this bottom lane is already in favor of EG.
How many
Burn applied. Ori and company being a little bit reserved right now. I mean, if you're... Oh, actually, we have a backstab potential here from Arteezy and company. Fly, he's going to get doomed, but there's a reflection, and the rest of EG basically teaming up on old 11, and that's going to put him in the grave. And the Doom not even going to get the kill.
The way they put the spray, it looked like he disappeared into becoming another Arteezy paint on the ground.
Well, maybe that's a future cosmetic that just automatically sprays after death.
Delay from Vici Gaming, and it's going to be delayed for another 10 minutes by the looks of it. And EG will definitely try to squeeze every advantage they can out of the map. Already looking at the mid here.
Finger of Death used top lane. That's going to net them the kill on the Faceless Void. As the egg comes out in the mid lane, Tier 1 tower is still surviving, but the Chakram damage way too much to withstand. Fly does take a tumble, but again, these are core heroes going down for Vici Gaming. Winter's Curse into the Hoof Stomp. Ink Swell to follow. Looks like Abed. No, he does get the phase shift off in time, along with the Illusory Orb.
About where the supports are on Vici Gaming side, and they were hesitant. They were worried there was a counterplay there from a Wyvern Curse or a Grimstroke Silence.
Ice, getting some help from Crit. Yeah, now they know he has a Blank Dagger. PYW. Oh, okay, finally goes down to the right clicks, and I do believe that the Tier 2 tower will be the next objective for EG.
Are they actually just going to let this one go, though? They don't have Glyph.
How much you hate it, it does give you another option, which I love personally.
Hey,
Crit jumps in with the Hex onto Lina, but the Winter's Curse is there. Ice applying some pressure to DY in the meantime. Poyo misses the Chronosphere. Now the coil onto 2. Cold Embrace, but you have to think with Ice nearby that Ori should be donezo, and indeed he is. DY bailing out Poyo, attempting to TP out himself. The egg isn't quite in range. Must have been right on the edge there. Old 11 gets out as well, so
Honestly,
I feel like
Vici Gaming,
they're lucky to get out with only
they
one
should
death.
be really happy. Again, especially Abed on his puck is just opening up the map for them every single game. He gets his hand on this hero.
All right, the double damage. Arteezy. Yeah, that was a hero. No longer.
Yep.
KYIV just trying to cut the waves to delay a bit.
There's no ages this time, and Doom having a position 5 with the ability to solo kill the enemy mid with one spell is just insane when it lands. Oh,
that's the aggressive force staff there from Crit. And that's the cleanup
some
crew.
Sweet revenge for EG.
Yeah, and the gem actually, so that's...
They're not waiting around. Even though they don't have meta, they're actually still just playing super aggressive and pushing because they feel like their read on the game is more than that of Vici, even though they have a Doom with Midas. They are still building and building and building on this lead. And Arteezy will look to break a bit here.
Yeah, top lane is their play right now, but oh my god, a lot of damage being applied to Arteezy, and that is the Aegis down in the blink of an eye. Doom is already used. There's the Chrono onto Arteezy. Question is there any save? The Sunray's coming in through the Chronosphere. Arteezy trying to get off the Sunder, trying to get off his cheese as well, but the Winter's Curse applies. Looks like he might go down here. It's going to be really close. Finally dropped, but he does have buyback if he wants to expend it here. Looks like Lion has already done so. Now Abed trying to run away, so it looks like Arteezy will save it. No, he actually does use the buyback. Abed getting right-click down, gets the phase shift off. Looks like he might be okay. Poyo coming in with the right clicks. He doesn't quite have the vision. Illusion Orb comes out. Abed still more than fine. Getting healed up now by Fly. He's actually going to jump into Poyo. There's the save potential from DY, but they still have the burst damage to go through. And again, buyback from Arteezy, but he has meta, and now he's going to be doing this ridiculous amount of damage. DY gets melted. Of course, Winter's Curse on cooldown is Old 11. All right, can they actually burst down Arteezy? This is a dieback with the LSA Laguna Blade combination, and now EG have to get the hell out of here. Gem is dropped. Crit will pick it up and blink away.
Holy shit,
they destroyed him.
That illusion. Look at that.
It's very fast, too.
Yeah, and it's ranged, even though it looks melee.
Yeah, it's coming for that. I'm actually a little surprised he's only level 22. Does that surprise you? It's 48 minutes. Feels a little bit low.
It happens a lot of the time to Terrorblade, right? Like, you get so much of your farm with illusions.
Oh, we're going to finally get the initiation. Poyo, he gets Abyssal Blade into the Laguna Blade. Is that going to be enough? Yes, she pops the BKB, but no Chronosphere to follow. Still has buyback to work with, and then you're seeing the Puck Ags come into fruition. 4 dead in the blink of a freaking eye. All have buybacks, and all have ultimates, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, the Soulbind was the only thing used, so EG still has to be careful here.
BKB, and he kept hitting, but didn't cast Chrono or Time Walk.
Yeah, that was
kind of just... I don't know if he got bashed after the Abyssal. I didn't see him get bashed.
All right, I think they're waiting for this Void buyback before they maybe
How many Lincolns are on Arteezy? That's 2.
Many Lincolns. All right, they're trying to pop them. Old 11, he gets, it's the Lotus Orb Doom! Back on himself, and this will create enough space to at least get the melee racks. Roshan is now up, and that is a 4-man. He has the Aegis as well, so with all the Lincolns. Okay. It's not delivered quite. There it is. All right, we're going to have the coil into the fear, like you said, Arteezy. The BKB is popping on Poyo. All right, he gets off the Chronosphere onto 2, but do they have enough damage? Abed is just beating the crap out of Lina. That's a double kill for him to start things off. Buyback onto him, and I believe with that, Vici has 0 buybacks left. Another coil, that's a refresher. Doom applied to the Timber Saw, but the right clicks from Arteezy are just way too much. Triple kill on Abed. 5 versus 3, and EG look like they're going to move on in the tournament, and Vici will be eliminated. What a game of Dotes. We're not quite done yet. Abed wants to farm the fountain just a little bit. They don't really have any meaningful ults up other than Laguna Blade. Okay, Abed actually taking a lot of right-click damage from Ori. Repositioned himself nicely, though. And they're just going to continue to pound into this Ancient. And there's the Abyssal Blade from Arteezy. The GGs come out. And EG, they are looking really good right now, I have to say. I mean, they played this with a lot of discipline. Maybe they could have won earlier, but they're respecting their opponent. Vici's had a great run this tournament.
Yeah, I think you need to understand that the reason they slowed it down so much was that they saw